Up and down the San Diego coast, a playground for one of the fastest growing sports in this region, a sport that's catching on.
It is addictive. I mean, just that fun, the camaraderie, having friends and pushing each other to surf.
More than ever, surfing is becoming a favorite pastime in San Diego. Surfers dot the liquid landscape from the South Bay to the North County. For at least one native San Diego surfer, the growing hobby for thousands of locals makes for good business, even in a down economy.
Low overhead when we began. We sanded, shaped, and glassed all under one roof. So kept our overhead down and just did what we had to do to make ends meet. Started out just basically as a friend-based company, and slow growth enabled us to get people ordering boards, wanting different sizes, different shapes.
Chris Doherty is the founder of Quiver Boardworks in Oceanside. Doherty's homegrown North County roots give him a keen understanding of what surfers of all levels want and need.
We have your, beginner Joes that haven't even gotten the water, hardcore surfers that do big airs and big turns. Yeah, everyone's into, progressive surfing, and that's pretty much what we are, is big aerials, deep tubes, and, fat turns.
From the surface, one would think Quiver went into business at the worst of times. 2007, the start of a deep recession, one which claimed the fiscal lives of thousands of small businesses across the state. Less people working means more people in the water, so Doherty tried a different approach to attract business, reducing overhead, designing, shaping, manufacturing boards, all at his facilities in Oceanside. The cost savings allowed him to undercut the competition, so boards started to sell even when times became tough.
After a year and a half, 2 years, it started to, that's when things really came together. We solidified the brand.
He also brought on some of the county's best pros as consultants, progressive surfers like Eric McHenry and Zach Reinhardt, and 13-year-old phenom Keller Moore.
Boards are perfect. They're like my magic sticks. There's a new school era coming in, and it's more of the bigger airs and stuff like that coming into style.
We put a lot of time in the water, so we know what works. So for them to use our ideas and stuff in the board and put our name on it is pretty cool.
Trying out boards, we go down to Cabo, I go to Hawaii, I go to mainland Mexico, surf Puerto Escondido. And it does take a different board for all those different waves, and you really get to feel it, and that's the fun part about surfing, and that's probably the best part about surfing, is picking the right board and the right wave.
Hardcore surfers that do big airs and big turns, they're not your average surfers, so they can tell, a board is off by a half a centimeter, whatever, the concave is off, the rocker, this or that. Their input's, vital to us being cutting edge and mastering those fun shapes.
The result is now a young 3-year-old business, now trying to find ways to meet the demand of the economically savvy and performance-driven surfing public.